fries with that.
Hello and welcome to another Side of Fries. I'm Sean Bonet. Today I'm going to be talking about how certain phrases get hijacked to mean something far from their original good meaning. For example, I've recently come across a sign that says, "Love your neighbor." Now, I see this message being projected on a sign of a company that I'm not really sure their religious, political leanings, but I have a sense that it's maybe not in the way of Christ, to be brief. So I see such a phrase, "love your neighbor," on said sign of questionable ownership. And then I also see this phrase being tossed around in other contexts, such as masking up to love your neighbors, or in sexual revolution conversations, you have leaders of them talking about loving your neighbor and fellow person. And in all of these ways, you're taking this very precious and godly command, the greatest commandment, and it's being hijacked in such a way to mean something of the quite contrary. Love your neighbor in a lot of ways means follow a secular narrative, or love your neighbor means let your neighbor do whatever they want, be whoever they want, let them design the world that best fits their fancy. So I'm becoming really infected by the war between Christians and non-Christians, especially as this phrase that is deeply beloved is being weaponized. And as Christians, we must be able to be discerning when circumstances like this, which are many, happen. We have to be able to look at a sign that simply says, "Love your neighbor," and you know the baggage connected to it. You know the almost political and religious propaganda that's present in there. And you have to say, you know what? That is a beautiful message. I will love my neighbor as Christ instructs. But I am not going to be satisfied with how that godly message is being hijacked and used against Christians. Whether it be in the vague, like, Christians, don't be so forward with all of your culture shaping in these various ways, if it be vague like that, or, hey, Christians, make sure you mask up always to love your neighbors, because if you don't, tisk on you. And the list can go on. We need to be able to stand firm against this and let it not be taken from us.